What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 12 of our Hoogstraten FM save. We're going to go ahead and right into it. We've got the second part of our first full summer transfer window. If you guys did not see episode 11, go back, watch that, as we got through a good amount of our transfer window. We're up until August 1st, so preseason is well and truly in effect. We've got some guys in, got some guys out, unfortunately. Got a few transfer offers pending, contract offers, so not going to waste too much time with the intro and all, but yeah, got preseason to go. Um, our first actual game is the 17th, so we might get that in today. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes for us to get there, but we'll see. Busy month ahead. Guys coming on loan. Guys going on, out on transfer offers. So I'm hoping we can get some good guys in, some decent players in. Um, but yeah, I already know some players that I already want to get in. I did a little bit of looking, not really scouting, but just kind of briefly looking before I started recording for just some options. Really, mostly, I was looking at Club Brugge because they are our affiliate. So I decided I do want to bring in a new striker. I mean, I had nothing about him other than the fact he's 6'1" and he's decent at heading, but he's gonna be free, so I can't really complain too much. So I just got to go ahead and take that. Um, it's another striker, and yeah, he did really well last year, but he's also 32. So, if he starts to really struggle, then we need to be ready for a replacement for him. And quite frankly, you never know what's going to happen injury wise to him or Falu, and I can't really rely on Strauff, and I have no idea just how good a Bulkway is going to end up being for us. So, yeah, I need somebody that really it's free. It's a free move, so there's no real risk in it. So why not take it? Why not take that chance? So we got a few more friendlies here that our assistant manager is going to lead us through. 6-2 win. Vance Wemmel, guy on loan, 4 goals. Strauff and Lamac with a goal. Baba trial. Yeah, we got, obviously you can see here a lot of guys on loan. I'm going to sort it by position because one of our goalies, Doggin, he doesn't have a contract and he's unhappy. How much is he? He's only $45 a week, so I'll keep him here. And if he wants to leave, he can leave. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my squad actually, as we get another Bunchikov, which I expected Bunchikov to go to Dender. They're a better side than us, and he's earning $2,000 per week, so I expected that, which is upsetting. But we do end up bringing in Salbu Ganigwe, center back, $275 a week, 22 years old. Extremely high determination, great natural fitness. He's consistent, good tackling and marking, heading, decisions, concentration, composure could be a little bit better in strength as well, but it's all right because he is a solid player and probably one of the better players. Well, definitely probably one of the best players on the team, but one of the better players in the league itself. I don't know why I haven't done that, but so that's a big signing. Groneveld's upset because he's a good player. Like, come on, man. So, I'm unfortunately seeing a midfielder go that I wanted, but I knew that was kind of coming, so I was looking at Lamarana Jallo, another Gambian guy. You see he's got good cons there. He's a good box-to-box midfielder. So this is somebody that I was also looking at because once I realized that Dender made that offer for, once I went ahead and made that offer for Bunchikov, I kind of expected uh, him to go there. They were just better. So, I was like, you know what? It is what it is. So, went ahead, looked at Jala, was looking at some of the midfielders that I already had on loan. Jala was clearly the best one there. Really liked him. I also was looking at Hugo Lamoc. He is wanted by a bunch of sides. He's got some good potential, good current ability. He's a better center back, but he offers that left back cover. Who was that right back that he had? Center back, right back. I might go with him. He's 18. He may not have necessarily star rating wise as good, but he's got some pace. He can cover right back. Khalife can play left back as a sub. So we're gonna go ahead try and get this down a little bit. Let's see. He will take squad player. He wants a non-contract. So if I can get him a two, if I can get him at that, then I'm on board with it. I mean, honestly, and again, real easy. He just wants a non-contract. I mean, oh, that's fine. I'll take it. He play right back, play center back. Hugo Lamock. He's better. Lamock's a better defending, better aerial. Kabongo's got better speed. Maybe I just withdraw Kabongo's offer. Honestly, I'm just gonna withdraw his offer. I'm gonna get Lamock, or at least make an offer for Lamock. It's probably not the smart thing to withdraw the offer. Hence, what I had the issues with Ganigwe originally. But yeah, we'll see. 2 years, we're fine with that. Fine with that release clause. Get these out. Be all right. Yep, he'll take that 250. I'll very much take that if I can get him. Um, so I mean, I have a little list here. Made the striker for that Georgian, or made the offer for that Georgian striker from Brugge. Ganigwe came in, so I've made the offer for Jalok with Bunchikov gone. Made the offer for Lamock now. So now the big thing, really the key area that I need to look towards is a right mid. Something that really need, and that interests me. When you're low down, someone like here, Suri, if he's any good, which I mean, we don't know yet, but if he's any good, he's 33, yes, but doesn't mean anything because, well, I mean, it means something, but at the same time, we're so far down. Anybody could be extremely, extremely important and useful. It doesn't really matter that much. Um, you can sign these guys on 1 2 year contracts. Your goal is to not necessarily get up into, keep these guys for years and maximize profit and everything this far down. Your goal is to get into the top flight division and stay there. So you can see right here, bringing in Halid Dotmortiev, striker. I'm literally just getting him for free. So, you can't really complain about it. You cannot complain at all about bringing this guy in because he's free. He's got 15 finishing, 13 first touch. He's 6'1". He's got a little bit of pace about him, not super quick, but he can head the ball, great off the ball. Composure is 12, which is great. Determination, I mean, when I'm looking at strikers, I'm looking off the ball. Composure, determination, first touch, finishing. Composure, 12. Determination, 11. Off the ball, 14. First touch, 15. First touch, 13. Finishing, 15. The 5 things that I really look for in my strikers, this guy's got. And I really like that. He's 17 years old. He's probably going to bang in some goals for me this year while he is on loan from Brugge. So that is a big, big time signing. I'm really actually happy about that. I was not necessarily a gamble because of the fact that he's, not necessarily. Where's Mbaye? Sorry. But yeah, he's free, so it's not really too much of a gamble, but at the same time, it is a gamble to an extent trying to take somebody on loan like that. But hopefully it pays off. We'll see. I am going to actually pick a squad here for this friendly because of it being a really close to the start of the season. Need to make sure my guys are match fit for that first game, even though it's a cup match and they're quite far down. Need to make sure that they are relatively fit for it. So Groeneveld, Ganegwe, Verheyen, and Damfa, he's got a little bit of a knock. I mean, he's injured. He's fine. Goldhagen's not really on a contract, so the shooter. I'll put what Dog in up there as well. Durin. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna get rid of these guys and really cut the rest of this real quick. See here, 5-2 in that game, friendly. Falu with two, Strauff with three. We're actually down 2-0, but much better second half, and really we just deserved to win that game. But yeah, this is an interesting time. No one wants to be our affiliates still, which is insane. I cannot believe that. Groundskeeper crew, current dimensions, we're keeping it because why would we really change it that much? I'm not one that believes in changing around the field dimensions. It's not like it really affects much of anything, but at the same time, doesn't not. I mean, this doesn't really have too much of an effect, so I don't really care that much. I mean, a lot of these guys, there's so many players here. I can look by age, see what kind of. Someone like this, Stevenson Jody. He's all right. He's got some decent physicals about him. 19 years old with Haiti, but the shooter, Copland, Antwerp. He's 20 years old. Offer him a trial and just see if he's any good, any decent. He's got some decent potential about him, but yeah, not expecting too much from him. DeSaro, I feel like I looked at him originally, but yeah, I can already tell he's not really look worth that time, much of my time. But yeah, I just go through, clean this up. I just go through everything, especially like down here. 37 years old. I know I said I don't mind someone a little bit older, but not 37 years old. Nah, I'm not digging signing a 37-year-old unless it's somebody like a Luka Modric or someone. If you're in a top flight, able to sign someone like that has plenty of experience, then different story. But in my opinion, it's just not really worth it. And there we go. There is another signing for us. Lamarana Jalo, 22-year-old midfielder, Gambian midfielder. $300 a week we're going to be paying him. He's going to get the star player requirements, but he deserves it. He's a very good player, and he is a good second division, let alone third division player. Box to box, great physicals, which you need for box to box. The technique, the passing, the work rate, stamina, natural fitness is all there. I like this guy a lot. Runs with the ball through the center. He avoids using his weaker foot, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I don't mind it. If he doesn't want to use his weaker foot, that's fine by me. If he's a really good with his right foot, then he's really good with his right foot. So, welcome on in another Gambian player, another African player for us, Lamarana Jallo. That's a big time signing again for us. I'm really happy with how this squad's starting to really turn out. So, happy with things. Box to box midfielder. Yeah, box to box midfielder. Tilburgs is fine. Tilburgs is upset, but he's going to be playing next to him. So, box to box midfielder on support. Welcome in Lamarana Jallo. You can see, I believe this is our final preseason game. 3-0 win over Copland, Tilburgs, Doltimortiev, and Jallo all getting goals. Bront picked up a 3 to 4 week injury and by 9 to 12 days. This is exactly what I was talking about. If someone like Mbai gets hurt, scored a lot of goals for us this past year, but he's 32. Injuries will start coming in possibly. He'll start declining. You can see we haven't even started the season, and he's already picked up an injury. Luckily, if this is his only injury throughout the season, I'm okay with it because really he'll probably miss the first competitive fixture, but it's a game against this lower opposition side, or lower league side, so I'm perfectly fine if he ends up being hurt. Bront, he's been kind of a prick this summer, and we just brought in Jallo to fill his spot, so I'm okay with that. We got our first game coming up of the season. Westerlo make Hugo Lamock offer, of course they do, which means he's probably going to go. And you see we play Stade Muskronis in the first game of the Croquis Cup. So we got to keep an eye on Lamock now, because that looks like he's going to end up going. So I'm going to have to look for a new center back option. You can see, which I kind of expected as soon as Lamock got that offer from Westerlo, that he would choose there. So we end up missing out on Hugo Lamock. Quite upset, honestly, about that. Really thought that was going to be a guy that we could end up bringing in kind of as a steal. Um, but I did go ahead. My game's a little frozen for a second there. Um, I went ahead and remade that transfer offer, the contract offer for Kabongo, same one that was the non-contract. So I just went ahead and made that. Again, he offers fullback coverage and offers center back coverage, which was one I wanted as that last guy really defensively. We're still looking for that right mid. Um, really, I'm just kind of looking to see how these center backs or these right mids on trial make out to be. I do not want Kawasi to go on trial. I want to stay as long as possible. Owusu, see our guy, and as well as Follow are both listed as top goal scorer odds, despite the fact that Mbai just won it. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. He's going to be playing in place of Mbai for the time being while he's out. Again, looking here, go to general info, just give a decent idea. Prodholm, he's a midfielder. Bono, he's not that bad actually. He's actually quite good. 26. Let's compare him with Lowers. If I can find Lowers. He just has. He's just quicker. I mean, it's an option. It's definitely an option for me. Find somebody. Henrik Bellman is another guy. It's an option. He's just not as good. Ooh, yeah, not as good. You see here, I went ahead. It's just as I was saying, looking for that right mid spot. Jeremy Suri, 33-year-old. He's actually a decent player. Um, I'm going to go ahead and offer him that contract. Looking through what we have here, he's got a lot of cons: strength, competitive, reason development on the decline, but he's taken an 11-month contract, just 1 year, and he can do enough for a year. He'll go in there, interchange with Lowers. He can even play left mid if I need him to, or if I'm really desperate in the midfield, center mid. Um, but as a winger on support, off the ball, work rate, technique, passing. He's got a little bit of pace about him still. Still has some natural fitness. His stamina's not great though, but get him in here and there, get him some starts, get him some sub appearances. It gives me some extra depth on that left wing or on that right wing spot, and that's really kind of what I was wanting. It's all I really want at the moment with them. So we'll take it. These guys, thanks for coming, but don't really care. We're just about at this point, waiting for that final go round at things. The final confirmations of contracts. You can see we've got two contracts in: center back, right back, and a right mid. Um, our payroll available is definitely diminishing. I honestly did not want to spend as much as I ended up spending based on how it's looking right now, but it's all right. A couple guys here, actually youth players, regens. Um, but yeah, we'll see how things go coming up here. I can already see Suri close to signing, so that's nice. Our youth squad, U21's picking up wins. Should be winning this game. Um, Baji, 20 years old. He's a CDM though. I don't really have the money to just be playing around. But Jeremy Suri coming in right before the cup game. He's not going to get in the squad though, but he's in right before the cup game comes in, and right before we kind of wrap things up here. Right before the cup game. Cup game's about to start. Next time I hit next. So let's see. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna get this game in today. Um, this will be our only game of this episode. First game of the season, and Bai's hurt, so he needs to get out. Bront is also hurt, so he can go. We got all these extra squad spots here. Do I have anything filtered? I do not. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, kind of remove this stuff, remove that. Jalo will go right in there. I don't know exactly why. Found a back there on loan. Keep these two guys here, but Suri, I don't know if I really want him in. Lowers will come in. Suri will be on the bench, and Big Dalt will go up top. Don't need two goalies either, so Wodak can come out. Ventura and Khalife, Vendaval, front. I'll throw Sanchez Jimenez onto the bench, and I'll also throw Schaff onto the bench. Two injuries, a couple other guys in there, in and around the squad. But this is what I'm going to go with. Damfa, Verheyen, Groneval, Ganegwe, Dismal, Lowers, Tilburg, Jallo, Igbokwe, Falu, Doltomortsiev. This is our first game of the episode, first game of the season. So, pretty excited about it. Suri will come in. He'll just get number 18. It's right there. It's available. He'll take that. And let's see, we should be winning this game very, very comfortably. Maybe even giving a debut to Ivan Sanchez Jimenez off the bench. If we can go ahead, establish a bit of a lead early on. So let's see how things turn out. I believe, honestly, I wasn't even paying attention, but they may have signed Mewis, our former center back. So quite the homecoming for him already, which is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool if that is, in fact, Mewis. We'll see either halftime or at the end of the game if that is. But you can see here we still got, within the first minute, Ibokwe's got the ball and he's going down the left-hand side. He's going to slow things down, but it will bounce back and it'll bounce around into the middle, and it's going to be given as a penalty kick. It will be given as a penalty kick. Falu was there, and he gets taken down, and he wins the penalty kick a minute into the game. Lowers will step up for the penalty kick, and he puts it past Goulet, and it's 1-0 Hoogstraten in the first round, or the fourth round, I believe this is, of the Kuroki Cup. This might be fourth or fifth round. But a big, big goal there. Get a starter early. Get the boys going early. Boys are buzzing already. Jolly with the free kick off the crossbar. That is what I like to see early on. Jallo taking the free kick and hitting the crossbar. Bokwe wins the header from the goal kick. Plays it out to Dort. I cannot say his name. Big Dort. I'm going to call him. Igbokwe has it now. Plays it in towards Falu, and Goulet tips it over. Bokwe will take the corner kick. Play it in. Headed away. It's out to Gronevel, up top to Falu, back out to Bokwe. He looks to play it back inside, and it's cleared away. Another corner kick here. 16 minutes on the clock now. Looking for Verheyen. The near post doesn't get there. Gronevel back to Falu, blocked and cleared away. Gronevel to Verheyen, back to Gronevel. Verheyen. Ball in, and it's tipped wide, almost put in by Mewis. Goulet tips it wide for another corner kick. Headed in near post, Ruben Verheyen gets his first goal of the season. It's 2-0, 17 minutes on the clock. Igbokwe gets the corner into the near post. Verheyen gets up, beats his man, gets it past Goulet, and it's 2-0 Hoogstraten, 17 minutes on the clock. We have a throw in here, 24 minutes on the clock now to Jallo. Dismal out to Igbokwe. We're really playing through this left-hand side, through Dismal and Igbokwe, seems like early on here. But it will be swung out towards Lowers. Lowers plays it in towards Falu, but it goes past him, and it's Khalid Doltomortsiev who put it in for 3-0, 24 minutes on the clock. Doltomortsiev gets his first goal for the club on loan from Club Brugge. Tap in from a yard or two out. Lowers gets in, looking to near post for Falu, goes past him, past Mewis, and Doltomortsiev puts it in to make it 3-0. Big Dolt with the early goal for in his career at Hoogstraten. Wally out to Glorio. Borafa, but it's offsides out on Borafa. Barfa thought he had one back for Stade Moskronis, but offsides. Danfa makes the good save there to prevent the goal, keep the clean sheet so far. Headed away, follow, picked this up, and he's got acres of space in front of him now. He's got two men all the way on the left. He can't get the ball across to it, and we'll have to retreat towards Lowers, and that'll be that. Verheyen sticking up towards Igbokwe, and Chukwudi Igbokwe got his first goal or first assist earlier in the half, and now he gets his first goal for the club. A header at the back stick. Lowers has it. Verheyen plays it all the way up to the back stick. Igbokwe is there. It went from supplier to from assist to goals and goals to assist on that one. Verheyen tees up Igbokwe after Igbokwe teed up Verheyen in the earlier on. It is 4-0 here in the at halftime. We've absolutely dominated this game. 13 shots, 5 on target, 2.99 XG. We are playing fantastic stuff. Jalu has picked up a yellow card. It is Joel Ramirez, so you can see here. Former Hoogstraten man. Played here for 13 odd years, 231 appearances, and drops down a level to Stade Moskronis, and he's getting absolutely pelted here by Hoogstraten, his former side. We have a highlight real quick to start the second half. Desmo looking for Dotmortsev. Igbokwe picks it back up now. Igbokwe still got it. He still has it. He's going to have a hit. Goulet tips it over. Tell you what, Igbokwe, I was kind of worried about him if he'd be really good. I understand this is a side that is below us, but at the same time, he is absolutely proving to be very, very important in this game and is really showing his stuff so far. Warfa, Stade Moskronis are looking for a goal themselves, but Jalo wins it back. It's Falu now. Falu's got space in front of him. He's been quiet today, and he blazes this one wide. I'm going to go ahead and make a few subs. It's 4-0, so I'm going to make a few subs and see what we get going on. Suri now will take the throw or the corner kick. He is on. Sanchez Jimenez is also on for his debut. Here he is, and he loses the ball to Baradao. Stade Moskronis will have a counterattack, and they've got numbers. Boarfa now. It's going to be outnumbered, but Damfa looks like makes a quite comfortable looking save and tips it wide. Hugo Bear to take this corner kick, looking towards the back post towards Ernst, and it's headed away, and it'll be chased out, but it's back to him, and Damfa will collect the ball. Damfa's had a quite comfortable but a solid game himself. Martiev to Boots. I took Jallo off because he was on a yellow card, so why risk it? And Strauff has a hit from a good distance away, and it's over the goal. We really, at this point, 24 shots, 10 on target, 4.05 XG. We really could have another goal or two here in the second half, but we have failed to do so. And they will go ahead to have a hit from a free kick and hit the crossbar, and Damfa pushes it a little bit further away. That's full time. It's 4-0 after the very eventful first half. Second half, we were quite blunt, quite tame. Not much there. Ibokwe pretty deservedly getting player of the match there. Goal and assist. Absolutely great game. But you can see Strauff comes on, gets a 6.5 against this side. It is kind of embarrassing, kind of sad. That's why I was very concerned about the striker situation in case Mbai got hurt, which he did, which is why I brought in Mortiev. Turns out he was quite good, got a goal, probably could have had more. Should have had more, probably 1.1 XG as a striker, but good win. How I wanted to start the season. clean sheet, 4 goals. Not quite Louvier standards of a 10-0 win, but I won't complain too much. It's 4-0. It's a win. A win's a win. So we take that. Bulkway scores on his debut, gets a goal and assist, and a great performance. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. We still have a good bit, you know, half a month, 2-3 weeks until the transfer window ends. So I'm not even going to do a transfer recap yet at this point, even though our business is just about done. We're just waiting on Kabongo and any outgoings that were to come in. But yeah, um, pretty much that's going to be it. That is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. You can see finances are struggling, but thank you guys so much for watching episode 12. Stay tuned. Episode 13 is coming. I got probably some more videos. Probably back end of this week. I'm going to go ahead do a little bit of a Champions League recap and see how, depending on how Champions League goes and how much time I get this week, I'll do a little Champions League recap, get that out, work on episode 13 where we'll be ending the transfer window, getting a couple games in, probably depending on how we do here in the league, in the cup, getting our way into the first league game against Finkel Sport, and hopefully pushing our way to promotion this season. I'm really happy with the squad we have, liking the players. I know I missed out on some of my first choice guys, but second choice guys are still huge upgrades compared to what we have. So I'm excited for this upcoming season. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions on these guys that I've signed or missed out on, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in episode 13.